Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Just Art Stuff. It's great to see you again. And I want to talk about superheroes today and comics, and who doesn't love superheroes and comics? Batman, Spider-Man, Thor, Iron Man, Superman. All these characters, most of them debuted in the 1930s. Superman came out in 1938, Batman in 1939, and Wonder Woman in 1941, along with some other characters. These characters and comic books were mostly invented because this was a time during the Great Depression and World War II. So a lot of people were kind of sad, and this was kind of like a way to give them some hope for the future. In these comic books, a lot of the artists used something called onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is basically the word that describes what the sound is, like crack, pop, boom, bang, anything like that. Basically what the word is. The artists used that for their comics to help the reader kind of understand and feel more what was going on in the artwork. In the 1960s, an artist named Roy Lichtenstein decided to take this style of artwork and put it on canvases, big life-size canvases, smaller canvases, using words that are comic book style. And I have a few here that I did. Boom is on this picture. I did one that looks like that with a cloud. And then on this one, I kind of did, I did the splat. But you want to make a word that's onomatopoeia. It could be pop, any kind of noise that you can think of, and make it, well, this kind of looks like it's splattered on the page, and then the boom kind of looks like it has a cloud. But these were meant because comic books were all kids pretty much had back then. There was barely any radio, no TV, and this was an extra way to kind of give them some entertainment in the 30s and 40s. To do this project, you're going to need any kind of paper that you like. You can use construction paper, any kind of white or notebook paper that you like. You could do it in your sketchbook if you want. You can use any kind of material, mediums that you like, markers, watercolors, crayons, colored pencils. Just make your artwork very, very bright. A lot of colors, a lot of common colors back then with a lot of comics were the primary colors because of rationing, because of trying to save, and it was very inexpensive to have to produce stuff because in the Great Depression there was no money. During World War II, a lot of the money went to the war effort, so companies that produced comic books were kind of limited with the materials that they had. So using the primary colors and mixing yellow and red to make kind of like an orange, that's why in a lot of comic books you do see very closely, you can see the speckled dots, because that was how they mixed colors back then. They didn't have the money or even the means to make a comic book sometimes that had every single color of the rainbow in it. It just didn't happen. But try to use what you can a lot. Like I said, this is the primary colors. This one has yellow, red, and blue. Black, white, those are some basic colors that you can use. Start with pencil first, so if you mess up, you can erase. Think about your favorite cartoon characters and your favorite comic book characters and superheroes. Think about comic books maybe you've seen at the store and some of those styles of the artwork that you have, even that you've seen in the newspaper. Sometimes you can see, I don't know if they still have Superman comics in the newspapers, but I think a long time ago they did. But think about those characters. Think about graphic novels even maybe that you've read. They all have their own style of pop art. So I want you to think about Roy Lichtenstein, think about all of the characters and the styles, and like, comment, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up on Facebook. Share it with somebody you think is really artsy or who likes comic book characters, and I'll see you next time. Bye!